That's just a little example of why when our next guest asks me if I want to go for a ride with him, I say, I'm a little sore today. I think I'm all right. Ryan Leech joining us, pro mountain biker, and he's helping spearhead a great fundraiser called Wheels to Heal. All right, Ryan, nice to see you, man.
Yeah, great to see you guys.
So what do you define the kind of riding that you do as?
Yeah, it's always difficult to describe it. Much easier to watch it, which is why I'm glad we have some footage.
Yeah, because people sort of umbrella it as trials, right?
Mountain bike trials riding, and basically it's riding your bike over a variety of obstacles without putting your foot down.
And
That
how many
works.
times do you have to, we're looking at some footage right now, but how many times do you try stuff? I mean, this looks insane what you're doing.
This is why they call them liquid hips, too.
Yeah, you got to stretch those hips.
What you're going to try and how many times you have to do it before you can figure it out?
It's a process, of course. You know, you're starting with the basics. You practice those over and over, and then you slowly advance, work your way up, and before you know it, you're doing some pretty unique things on the bike.
How did you get started in the first place? Were you seeing guys doing stuff like this, or were you just playing with your bike? Or
I saw some videos, I saw some shows, thought it was something that I could do.
Yeah.
Started practicing every single day, and before I knew it,
How many trips to the hospital with your parents were there before you started?
Yeah, knock on wood, I've kept it pretty safe, but I did have a knee surgery, which is kind of a cool tie-in to this fundraiser.
Yeah,
so.
no kidding. Tell us about this. This is a great idea, and just a really simple way for people to participate and help raise some funds for a great cause as well. But tell us all about it.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I'd like to ask people to come ride with me, but that's not what we're asking here. It's a different kind of riding. It's street riding. You can ride 10, 40, or 80K, and it's a fundraiser for the Eagle Ridge Hospital Foundation.
Nice.
And what made you decide to get involved with this?
Well, for one, my knee surgery was at that hospital.
Yeah.
For two, I live in the Tri-Cities, which is the area where the hospital is located.
Yeah.
And for three, I just love bikes. I love promoting bikes and healthy living in general.
Now, how old were you when you started riding and figuring out that you could actually do this as a career?
High school, yeah, grade 8.
And was there that aha moment where it was like, wait a second, I can actually do this as a career?
Yeah, not really. It was one thing sort of led to another.
Yeah.
Sponsorship came. Free parts turned into an actual salary. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And of course, you know, you get the momentum going, and before you know it, it's a career.
And to me, the cool aspect of what you do as well, because you're going around all the time and you're sort of traveling, and you know, you're showing people the art of what you do, but the inspiration that people get, and young people especially, when they see what is possible, you know, just on a bike that they ride every day and they just kind of ride it. But to see that inspiration must be a really pleasurable part of what you do.
It's kept me really excited about what I do. I've been doing it for a long time, but it is just that spark, being able to share the passion and joy for bikes, not tricks, but getting people thinking about bikes.
Yeah, because we've forgotten about it a little bit, right? I mean, in our sort of culture of cars and everything else, there is a great pleasure in getting on a bicycle and riding. It is a sense of freedom that you'll remember from your childhood right away when you get on.
Yeah, well, you know what, you ride your bike to work, which is amazing, and it's a great way to start the day.
Yeah,
even for pleasure, like you, Fiona,
Yes,
just riding around on the seawall and wherever you go.
Absolutely.
For me, it keeps
Vancouver
me
is such
skinny
a
and
great
weak
place
looking,
to do it.
which is
awesome.
Great.
Now we're going to look at some footage right now of you doing something. When I heard about it, I couldn't visualize it. It is you riding on a chain. Now,
right.
How did you decide that this was even possible?
I'm always curious, and I enjoy balance challenges, and there was a chain, and thought, well, let's give it a go.
This is crazy. Like, how many times? Is this just one shot that we're getting on this?
No. The thing is, these things do take time. I fell off that chain probably 50 times,
really?
I have to be honest.
You look surprised at the end that you did it, which is hilarious, because I wouldn't imagine that you would be surprised at all, but it must always have a sense of accomplishment for you when you complete a trek.
There is a certain feeling that goes along with it. When you have that vision come to fruition, it's a pretty wild sensation.
Had you ridden by that chain a few times and sort of sized it up as you're going by, and hey, like?
Yeah, you start thinking about it, you start visualizing it, and the second in your head you can kind of picture yourself doing it, then that's the cue to give it a shot.
And not overthink it, I guess. Well, if you want to check out Wheels to Heal, you can do so. It's May 15th. You can go to the website to find out more information.
Nice, and just a great day riding. People can fundraise themselves and sort of challenge themselves to go out there and ride. What are the distances, 10, 40, 80?
You got it.
There you go.
Great day to
Yeah.
ride. May 15th, go and check it out. Thank you so much. Real
Thank you.
pleasure. And you can find all this stuff online if you want to see some more crazy tricks as well. We're going to take a break, and when we come back...